Woo! The patch notes for the new Black Ops 6 Season 6 update just went live, and we're going to be going over everything that changed in the last major title update for this Call of Duty. Remember, if you want to stay up to date with any and all news, updates, best class setups, as well as a settings update, feel free to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and after the video, let me know if these updates are a W or a complete L. So here we go. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Season 6 patch notes. We have the roadmap. We're gonna have new maps, which are gonna be Gravity, which is a 6v6 map, Rig, another 6v6 map, and Mothball, a 6v6 and 2v2 map. We're also getting a new multiplayer map variant, which is going to be called Boot Town. They are going to be changing Nuketown into Halloween themed. Pretty cool, but we've seen a lot of this in previous Call of Duties. We have some new modes. We have Slasher Deathmatch, and we are also getting some new weapons, which are going to be the Dresden 9mm, which is the MP40, and we are also going to be getting the Merrick 5.56, which is going to be an assault rifle that looks like the Automaton. Both of these are kind of World War II themed. It looks like weapons. You could say this is like the Automaton from Vanguard. Kind of looks like the Automaton M14, kind of a crossover. Hopefully this is not teasing that the next Treyarch game after Black Ops 7 is a World War II shooter. That would be a massive L. Now we are getting some new attachments, the GPR 91 double barrel conversion, and we have some zombies LTMs. Now within this update, we are also getting a new event that's going to be going live immediately. Not all of this content is going to be available immediately, but we are getting the Haunting Daily Login. Rewards include the X52 Resonator, which is going to be a special weapon, and the GPM-G7 LMG muzzle booster attachment. Now, there's no rest for the Vengeful Undead. Complete challenges to earn ghostly rewards, including the new X52 Resonator special weapon and the GPM G7 muzzle booster attachment. Plus, keep the scares coming with the Arty Incineration finishing move, Blast Burn calling card, Cool Helm weapon charm, and a large decal. Complete the event to unlock the animated Toxic Metal weapon camo. So we are getting some DLC weapons as well as a camo within this new event, which is going to be going live at launch, which in my opinion is going to be an absolute W, something they should have been doing when the game first released. So let's go ahead and take a look at the weapon balance. They also have an update on Ricochet anti-cheat with the enabling of TPM2 and Secure Boot. Obviously, you need to do that to have access to the Black Ops 7 beta, and you also have to do this if you want to play Battlefield 6. So I think 99% of people already have this enabled. If you don't, definitely go ahead and get that done as quickly as possible. So for the weapons, the assault rifles, they're making a change to the GPR 91. They have a typo in the patch notes. Attachments, the Fast Mag 1 attachment, ammo count increased from 25 to 26, which is strange. One bullet, that doesn't really make any sense. It makes me think that this is also a typo, because what is the point of increasing it from 25 to 26? I think they should just go ahead and just leave it alone and have it be 30. To the fact that they have a typo here, the Gore 91, I really do think that it's going to be increased from 25 to 30. I think it's a mistake. So we'll have to see when this update goes live if we actually have a 30-round fast mag, which in all reality, it's a GPR 91. They should just give us the same ammo by default. So the Goblin MK2, these changes are removing more variants from firing with the Goblin MK2, ensuring that the gameplay focus is squarely about firing as fast as possible and landing accurate shots. The Goblin MK2 has been getting a buff every single update this Call of Duty. They never got this weapon right. Adjustments, hipfire spread reduced by 0.25 degrees, and they also improved the first shot recoil control. So that's going to be a nice change to the Goblin MK2. What I don't understand is why didn't they give this weapon a 2-shot headshot? Because it is a semi-automatic weapon. There was literally no reason to run the Goblin MK2 from when the game first released all the way till the game's end, and it's still irrelevant. Like, all they had to do was make that weapon, like every other semi-automatic weapon in Call of Duty, a 2-shot headshot. They never did it. I don't know why. I don't know what the developers were thinking over there at Treyarch. It's weird. It's weird. The Goblin MK2 literally never got the love it deserved. GPR91 didn't either, but you know what? It is what it is. So we have the ABR-A1. The ABR-A1 will now only need 1 headshot for a 1-burst kill at all ranges. See, they're increasing the headshot damage on this, but not the Goblin MK2. The power of the full auto mod remains the same, but there will now be a recoil penalty to contend with. So they are nerfing down the full auto version of the ABR-A1. So the maximum damage range has been improved from 29 to 32. They did not mess with any of the ranges. The minimum damage range has been improved from 22 to 24. They did not mess with any of the ranges. Now, they made adjustments, like they said, to the full auto mod. Vertical recoil has been increased by 10%, and the horizontal recoil has been increased by 15%. So you're going to have to run the vertical foregrip to go ahead and counteract the nerfs. So this is very, very interesting. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of this ABR-A1 nerf to the full auto attachment. Personally, I like this weapon in burst fire mode. I never thought that it was bad, but I do know why they're going ahead and doing this, because everybody was running this weapon in full auto when the gun came out as a burst weapon. So it just kind of makes sense. They want to make sure that you can actually use it the way it was realistically intended. So we have marksman rifles. We are happy with where the DM10 landed after recent updates. These adjustments to the TR2 and Sarkov 7.62 will help push them in the same direction. So the TR2 fire rate improved from 480 RPM to 522 RPM. So they're going ahead and increasing the fire rate on the TR2. In all reality, I think the TR2 also should have received massive recoil reduction, because it has a lot of horizontal and vertical recoil that doesn't make sense with a semi-automatic weapon. They did the semi-automatics dirty here in Black Ops 6, but you know what? It is what it is. Now, the Sarkov 7.62, they made adjustments. Fire rate improved from 231 RPM to 250, and flinch improvement from 0.5 to 0.4. So that is going to be essentially reducing the amount of flinch you get. So if you get shot, it's not going to throw you off your target nearly as much as it did before. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of the adjustments made to the marksman rifles. Now, that's going to be all of the weapon balance here for Season 6. So they're not necessarily changing a lot on Black Ops 6, because realistically, there is no point to change a lot. We have a lot going on in the next couple of months. Battlefield 6 as well as Black Ops 7, they're probably going ahead and focusing on the next Call of Duty release. They don't have time to go ahead and buff and nerf a lot of weapons. In multiplayer, I fully understand that. So this is going to be another recap on the maps, modes, and here we have some ranked play rewards. So if you guys are interested in playing ranked play this season, the final season, this is what you guys can get. And we also have some zombies updates as well. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of the patch notes for Season 6. In all reality, even though it was kind of far-fetched, and I understand why they didn't, I was kind of anticipating them to do a lot of changes to the assault rifles, the SMGs, the LMGs, and the shotguns. I thought they were going to go out with a bang and adjust literally everything just to get as many people back on Call of Duty as possible. Kind of like what they did with Modern Warfare 3, because we actually got a lot of weapon balance in Season 6. And in this COD, they just said, you know what, we're not really going to do anything. And they just left it at that, literally. Typical Treyarch. They literally just left it at that. If a Treyarch Call of Duty does poor, you best believe they're just gonna leave the rest of the year. Just they're not gonna care. If any Warp will at least try. Same thing with Sledgehammer. They'll try to go ahead and fix the game. Treyarch just doesn't care. They're like, all right, well, we're just gonna move on to the next Call of Duty. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. Kind of disappointing, but at the same time, hey, you know what? We have Battlefield 6 releasing in the next couple of days, and we also have Black Ops 7 within the next month or so. If you guys enjoy, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications. Been a boy ears. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.